See how many people we gonna get in here tonight. If any. But still, if we don't get any, the show must go on. As you can see, we're in the heart of NYC. Right now, we're on West 42nd. Between 8th and 9th. Times Square, pretty much. Port Authority. See the lights. But yeah, so I'm gonna give it another 30 seconds. And then I'm gonna start and I'll leave it up. I'm gonna leave it up and you know, it's up there for anybody that wants to watch it. Just gonna talk about tonight pretty much what my experience has been as a full-time content creator. Full-time. That's what I do. I create content full-time. That's what I do. So I'm going to give it another 10 seconds. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. So, yeah, tonight, just going to talk about full-time content creation. Like, what it's like to really do it full-time. And it's different. It's unlike anything that I've ever done before, to be honest with you. And I've done a lot of different things. I've tried a lot of jobs, you know, pretty much freelance jobs, entrepreneurial jobs. You know, I haven't worked at a company in about probably like 15 years. I've been a straight entrepreneur, you know, straight generating my own funds, like straight up. So, hey, so that's what I've been doing. But now I've really like, I've embarked on the content creation journey from behind the scenes. You know, I bought, you know, I spent like maybe $20,000 on camera equipment. You know, gimbals, cameras, lenses, LiDAR, you know, all type of stuff. Because it doesn't, this is a part of it. And what I realized with this content creation thing, it doesn't stop. Hello. It doesn't stop. It keeps going. It's like, it's a monster. It's a monster. And that monster wants to eat. Yeah, that monster is always hungry. Or, God bless. But yeah, the monster is always hungry. The content creation. You gotta produce. You have to produce. You have to. Let this traffic pass. But yeah, once you're in it, you gotta produce. And it's many different many different facets of the content creation world. It's not just getting in front of the camera and talking. It comes down to the editing. You know, I do videography projects for other people. So I take the video, I edit the video, and yeah, I gotta shoot the video, I gotta edit the video. So there's a lot. There's a lot to do for me. And then I also do my own content that I have to set up, I have to edit, and you got to cultivate this thing. This content creating thing is it's about cultivation because also, let's say you get a following and they want to see you. So now you owe it, you owe it not only to yourself, but you owe it to the people that are looking forward to, seeing your video upload. You might motivate other people. You know what I'm saying? It might be motivation for other people. You know what I mean? So you just got to stay on top of your game. And also, the other thing that you learn when you do content creation is, yo, AI, AI. That's all I could say. AI, and also money, because you can always get the free trial or something like that. But when you're serious about it, you got to buy the membership. You got to buy the subscription. You got to buy the monthly, the monthly subscription. Because without it, what you gonna do? And not saying like some people think when you're using the AI that you know you're not gonna do any work. Trust me, you're gonna do plenty of work. You're gonna do plenty of work. The AI is a tool, and sometimes you'll realize like, oh crap, I don't really need this. So what I've learned from using the different softwares is that you gotta try a lot. So when I initially first started, I would try different things. I would go on YouTube myself and research and see which ones work for what. And for everything you're trying to do, there's probably 5 softwares that can do it. So you go on YouTube or you go wherever you go and you research it and you say, you know what, I'm gonna try this one, or I'll try these 2, or you might try all of them, and maybe one of them will be able to do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So you'll get one software for one thing, another software for another thing, and then you got to combine them. You put them all together, and those are your essentials. Those will be your essential softwares, your essential AIs that you use to generate your content, that you use to that you use to produce your project. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've learned. So right now I have a toolbox of software of maybe about 5 or 6 different softwares that I use when I want to produce a video. One that I use for editing, one that I use for, AI and research like Chat GPT or Perplexity, one that I may use for thumbnail creation, Canva, or one that I may use for like YouTube research, and what do you call vidIQ? You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be willing to sit down and learn, because the content creation thing is not something that some people are able to just pick up the phone and just talk, right, and go viral. But guess what? Some people have to cultivate it for real. You know what I'm saying? The majority of people that are building like YouTube channels, like if your thing is to build YouTube channels, it's gonna take some work. It's gonna take work, and it's also you're gonna have a budget. You gotta have a budget for your apps. You have to, because the way some of these apps and some of these softwares get you, you have some that'll let you um, have a monthly membership, but you also have the apps that you have to buy the yearly membership. So they may give you a 7-day free pass, but then you got to buy the yearly membership on top of, to really get the full power of the software. So it's a lot. If you're thinking about becoming a full-time content creator, there's a lot that comes with it. On top of just picking up the phone and recording a video, there's a lot that comes with it. For real. Word. And you got to be willing to grind it out, because what's the point of starting it if you're not going to dedicate yourself to it? It takes dedication. It's full time. Like, I've been up. Okay, this morning I started editing a video for one of my YouTube channels. I started that at around 11 a.m. And I finished it right before I went live. I finished that video at 11 p.m. I started it at 11 a.m. this morning, and I put the finishing touches on it at 11 p.m. When I first started the video, the raw footage from the video, it was about a 40-minute video. After I was finished editing it, I got it down to about, let's say, 20 minutes, a 20-minute video. So it took me all day. I stopped here and there, but it's pretty much what I did all day. I edited that video all day, and it took me all day. So if you're thinking about getting into the editing side of it, guess what? That is a job. It's a job, and you got to take it serious, especially if you're doing it for somebody else. I'm editing projects for other people, so you have to take it serious, because if a job takes 10 hours to complete, you're going to be charging money for it. It's going to cost. And you want to be able to charge. You want to be fair to yourself when you charge for your time. So you also have to be fair to your client and make sure that you deliver a product, a quality product. So there's a lot that comes with it. Like I said, some people just pick up the phone, boom, go live, and go viral, boom. But if you want to get monetized, even if you want to do one of the faceless channels, I have one faceless channel that I'm cultivating organically. I'm posting. I'm posting on it all the time. And it takes money to do. It's not free. It's not free. They have all these programs that'll help you, but you got to pay for them. And even when you have them, it still takes work. So it's like, you hear about these YouTube pages that get, monetized, in a week. Oh, I got monetized in a day. Oh, I got monetized in a week. Well, guess what? God bless you. But if you're going to build it organically, you need a budget for your apps. And you got to be dedicated to it, and you got to take it serious, because if you want to deliver a quality product, then you got to stay on top of your game. And that's what anything else you got to do in your life. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just wanted to come on and share that with you guys, and let you know full-time content creation is unlike anything that I've ever done before. It's unlike anything that I've ever done before. Well, guess what? The icing on the cake, right? With the full-time content creation, the icing on the cake is that it is very liberating. If you're gonna be a content creator, you're gonna be free because it's gonna force you to create. It's gonna force you to create. It's gonna force you to tap in to your creative side and put your own special signature on your production. It's gonna force you to do that. With everything that you make as a content creator, it's your own signature that's on it. You know, your own fingerprint. Because nobody else could do it like you. So it doesn't even matter if you use AI. It doesn't matter what you use. It's still unique to you. It's gonna still be unique to you. So I encourage everybody to be a content creator because we're all content creators, whether we record it or not. Every time you go out of your house, you're creating content. You know, every time you breathe, every moment that you live, every second that you're alive, you're creating content. Now it's whether or not you're recording it and posting it or not. But we're all content creators, so I um I definitely encourage everyone to create content. Because you learn so much along the way. You learn how to problem solve. When you are a content creator, you're gonna always run into things that kind of get in the way of your production, because a lot of us are one person teams. You know, we're pulling all the strings. We're doing everything. We're the cameraman. We're the editor. We're the accountant. We're the salesperson. Like, we're everything. We're human resources. We are everything. So you're gonna learn how to problem solve. You're gonna learn how to find resolutions. And then what I learned, because you're always gonna run into something, what I learned is whatever comes your way, either you're gonna take care of it today, or you're gonna say, you know what, it's not that serious. You're gonna learn that it's not that serious because it's gonna be solved. It's gonna be solved. So don't get flustered, don't get upset, don't get frustrated. You know, if it comes to that point, you just take a break. You take a break. That's what you do. You take a break, you go to the gym, you go to the park, you go to the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go do things like that. But you do not get frustrated when it comes to producing content. You don't get frustrated because it's a freeing and liberating thing. So it's nothing for you to be, upset about, because it's freeing and liberating. you know? So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to give tonight on a content creation thing. I encourage everyone to start producing some content, post it, start a YouTube page, start a TikTok, start a Instagram page if you don't have those things already, and just post it. Just post it. Who cares? Because everybody has their tribe. Also, everybody has their own people. It doesn't matter if somebody else is doing the same thing that you're doing. They're not you. You're unique to yourself. Whatever you make along this content creation journey is unique to you. So I encourage everyone to start. Start tonight. Don't worry about what anybody says. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out. Peace and God bless. Please like and subscribe to the channel. All right? Peace.